Good morning. This is a wonderful moment. This is September 2014. September 11th, in fact. And I've been raising some butterflies, and my friend Paulette, who's shooting this, also raises butterflies. And we're grateful for at least a few monarchs this year when we had practically nothing at all last year. We just hope for a comeback with these. And so, as we think about this grievous day, I would like to pray that we find a way to peace, and the butterflies are such a magnificent symbol of it. I have here, this is how I raised some of them, and this fellow has been wanting to go. Here's the chrysalis right here that this one got out of, and it has a little old coat that it got rid of. It got rid of the old coat, and it's still hanging there. That's the whole old caterpillar coat. And so there's that, and then, oh, this is a boy. Let's see if it will stay with me for just a bit here. This is a boy, and if you can see at all, boy is easier to tell because it has these spots sort of at the bottom of the second wings. There's little spots on either side. So, dear fellow, may you go off and be fruitful, and you're on your way from 3,000 miles to Mexico. That's hard to believe that you can go that far. We release you this morning with the prayer and the wish that you would come and you bring that peace across the borders, because you're an undocumented worker and you fly back and forth. And I'm so pleased that you graced my life. So I'm putting you on a flower right now. See if you want to stay there for a bit. It's going to take off. We don't know. You'll be off soon. And I have another one here. We'll see if it's a boy or girl. Oh, goodbye. Bon voyage. Vaya con Dios. Hello. Hello, baby. Oh, and this is a girl. Oh, goodbye, lady. Oh, she landed on the milkweed over there. She'll go to Mexico and stay there over the winter. And if she makes it through the winter, and the winter isn't too hard, then she'll leave there about the end of February, beginning of March, or sometime around there. And she and many millions of others, hopefully, will be able to fly maybe about as far as Texas. And they have their first 28-day cycle around Texas. And then they start up further north. I'm not sure if we get the next ones or the ones after that. I don't know if we get their children or the next children. But these do not come back to us. So you do see the chrysalis that just left. Just make sure that you see that. And then I thought I'd show you a couple of others. This is a chrysalis that's still green. It's starting to turn dark. And I don't know if you can see the magnificent gold on this. It's like a crown. And there's two little gold spots. This one will probably get dark today and come out tomorrow. And when the caterpillar decides it's had enough to eat, it crawls to some high place. And I think you can see that it weaves, I don't know if you can see it, but it weaves a sort of little netting that then it attaches itself on with these claspers at the tail part. And it hangs down. And it will hang down for about 12 days or so. It goes shorter if it's very warm and longer if it's air conditioned. So that one is just fine. And I think you can see that you can raise it in all kinds of things. You don't have to put holes in the lid because the plastic is not solid. So I never really put my food in plastic. And here's one that has turned dark. Oh, I don't know if you can see it through the camera. It's just wonderful.
Let me see how close we can focus with this one.
Okay. Isn't that wonderful? You can see the monarch wings through it. Those monarch wings are very teeny and scrunched up. And when it comes out, it looks quite deformed. It has a huge belly and these teeny, scrunchy little wings. So it hangs, and it has to hang because everything's very wet. And so it pumps this juice from the belly into its wings, and they get longer and longer and longer and longer. It takes about half an hour for that. It pops out in about half a minute. But then it takes that long. And then it hangs there for about an hour and a half or so while the wings dry. So the ones that were just able to fly away, their wings were dry enough to do that. This one might actually come out while we're still in the backyard. It's ready. So, but we'll put it down and maybe we'll be lucky. So, I see this butterfly as a wonderful image. And so I'm so pleased I was able to write this book. It's 42 years old right now. And it's so exciting that it's gone around the world with its image of not crawling over others and becoming one's full self. And as we strive for world peace, in this day where there's so much violence and competition, I'm so pleased when I get too upset about it all that I have this to go back to. And I'm really excited because we're going to have an eBook out soon. So keep in touch with our website, which I hope we can get up to date a little more, and we'll try to have it on Facebook and Google+. But here's the copy from China. This is really very special. It's in Korea, Japan, China, Russia, and Taiwan, besides other languages. But those are the ones that I'm most pleased with, in a sense, because we need that. We need the image of people, I say, but caterpillars crawling over others. It needs to be tackled, and this little book does talk about it. And so it's in Chinese now, and they did such a beautiful job, probably the most beautiful job ever done. They both put the cover on like that, and they put another cover inside. That's just beautiful. So may all my dear Chinese brothers and sisters have peace. Oh, and the publisher people all signed inside before they sent this copy to me. So this is a very precious copy.
So I guess that's one of the authorized and not one of the bootleg copies.
Oh, absolutely. There are 24 pirated editions in Korea and different other places, but this is a real one. This is for, and one of the things I'm happiest about in my life is a letter I got from the one who translated the book. After it came out, she gave 50 copies away, and they had a discussion in Beijing about the Greek philosophers for a week. It's hard to think, we don't think like that, but that was going on. And about the meaning and marrying it with the Chinese philosophy, and she wrote back, here we have in this book the whole essence of the Chinese wisdom in a simple form. I can't think of a better thing to be able to say. So I believe that there is a room in the sky for every butterfly, and that if we work together, we can build that better world that's possible. So thank you for watching, and thank you, Paulette, for shooting this. Thank you.
And thank you.